Let's seize this moment, because for such a time as this, it's what we need. It's what will really help this country, and it's within reach.
You could spend your whole life pushing that line, and if you get it to move an inch in the right direction, that was a life well lived. But you got to know what side of the line you're on and get to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Phoenix, Arizona and State Policy Network's 32nd annual meeting.
It's probably one of only a couple things that I feel I absolutely have to do every year. It's a free market equivalent of Comic-Con. You have to be here.
If you want to spend a week getting your batteries recharged with other freedom fighters, there's no other place to do it. It just kind of seems to get better every single year.
I believe in our founding ideals. I am firmly committed to them. I know that the American people still embrace them, but we still have to find ways to keep selling them and talking to them. And the people that are doing that best are here at SPN's annual event.
I could Google 100 articles and try and give myself a background on any of these other issues. I could also learn just as much talking to one of these experts in person in 15 minutes.
In California, where I live, Pasadena, it's very close to Hollywood, and I frankly have a lot of progressive friends. I'm generally in self-censoring mode. It was a little bit surreal because I was surrounded by like-minded people and I could speak freely.
Now the state means more to me than the national. I feel like I can be effective at the state level.
This is a tough time in our country right now. It is.
I mean, our federal government simply tries to do too much and does most of it poorly.
Friends, we are flying in very turbulent times. There are many forces beyond our control.
The encroachment of the federal government has become even larger over the past couple of years, and it's something that needs to be stopped, not for me and not for you, but for everyone.
But you know what? We are built for this. This network understands that we're not hopeless because we know we're not helpless.
Part of the reason I'm such a fan of State Policy Network and the Goldwater Institute is that we are in the business of ideas. Our ideas, properly presented, are winners.
Now the energy and the money and the promise actually lie with this network. The smartest DC think tanks now pay attention to it.
This infrastructure is driving wins.
Louisiana is proud to join the education freedom revolution. Together, we are bringing liberty to the United States and the entire world. It's the people in this room who are making that happen, and that momentum came all the way down to the swamp.
The nation's largest utility is now putting in new resource plans that align with our research.
For the first time in 55 years, the federal government can no longer exclude from assistance from the Minority Business Development Agency.
Red states, blue states, purple states, offense, defense, litigation, legislation, regulation. You are winning because you have built the infrastructure to win.
What are you really doing here? Not here. Here. Are you serving? And if so, why?
Why are we doing this? Why do we fight like this? We're fighting for people who don't have a voice, who need us to fight and win these battles. To me, that's what gets me up, even when we lose, even when it seems like, oh my gosh, we can't beat Goliath.
Walt Disney was right. It is kind of fun to do the impossible.
Over the last 4 years, this network has had more policy wins than the last 40.